Hello, favorite people. We'll bring you another interesting topic today on Nes Ika Show, and I remain your favorite host, Nes Ika. Today, we'll be looking at something very intriguing that has caused a lot of controversy in the lives of many today. Yes, we are going to be looking at warm water versus cold water. Which is more preferable? Many today would tell you that warm water is better than cold water, while others stick to the notion that cold water is better than warm water. You and I, we all agree that in our day-to-day lives, water is very essential. And medical science has proven that about 72% of our human body weight is made up of water. Therefore, you would agree that water is very, very vital for our health as individuals. Today, let us look at medical insights. Let us look at research works that have been done so that we can better make a decision on which one we will be consuming from today henceforth. Is it warm water or is it going to be cold water? Warm water doesn't only have an effect in boosting your immune system, but also it helps in fighting some illnesses or some diseases in your system. What are some of the benefits of this warm water? When you consume warm water, the first thing it does for you is that it's going to help you in digestion. Now, when you consume warm water, it helps the food that you've eaten. Warm water helps the digestion process. Once the digestion process is helped, you realize that you would have fewer episodes of constipation. If you have fewer episodes of constipation, what is the next thing? You would not suffer from things like diarrhea, from piles or hemorrhoids. They call it in the medical language hemorrhoids. Piles. If you don't have piles, you see that your health is better. So that's a few of what warm water is going to do for you. Another advantage of consuming warm water is that when you take warm water, it's going to increase your metabolism. What is metabolism? The ability of your body to use up the energy that the food you've eaten is producing. This warm water is going to help your system to absorb the nutrients from the food that you've eaten. Therefore, warm water helps you in facilitating your digestion. It reduces constipation. It increases metabolism and the absorption of nutrients from the foods you've eaten. Then, warm water is also going to help you to increase the sweat production of your system. When you consume warm water, you realize that your internal temperature increases, you're going to sweat. And when you sweat, what is the advantage of you sweating as an individual? Your body eliminates waste through perspiration. So if your body eliminates waste, you find out that you have less toxins in your system and your system is purer. Now, warm water also helps you in that it relieves stress. Yes, warm water does that. It relieves stress. Most of us have challenge in consuming water. If you have a problem drinking warm water often, all you can do is you can maybe you can squeeze lemon into the water just to make it more appetizing to you, or you can put some herbs. For those who like herbs, you can use mint leaves, you can use whatever leaves you want to use just to make you consume more water. And it is advisable that we should consume nothing less than 2 liters. Many scientists have proven that we need at least 3 liters as an adult like you and I, we need at least 3 liters of fluid a day in our system. Therefore, to encourage that you drink this fluid, you can squeeze lemon into your water. All is just make sure you consume this water. Another very important thing that warm water does is that it helps to hydrate your system. When you consume water often, you see that you are hydrated. You feel more relaxed. There are a lot, it's going to help you, excuse me, it's going to help you a lot. Now, you may be asking yourself, okay, now I know the benefits of drinking warm water. It's going to help me digestion, reduce. It's going to hydrate my skin. It's going to help me in metabolism. It's going to increase my sweating and all whatnot. Now, what are the very important times you're supposed to consume warm water? That will be a question that probably you must be thinking about. Don't worry, I'm here to answer that question. The appropriate times for you to consume water is immediately you wake up from bed. That is going to kickstart your metabolism. When you take warm water on an empty stomach, it's going to help to dilate your vessels. It's going to increase blood flow to your system. It's going to help you there are a lot of benefits when you consume this warm water immediately you wake up from bed. Another very important time you can consume this warm water is within meals or during your meals. As you're eating, instead of taking cold water, you may want to consume warm water. Imagine that you're eating something oily and you take cold water. Have you ever tried mixing cold water and oil? It has this effect, it coagulates the oil. That's exactly what is going to happen in your system. Now, if you have a meal like 30 minutes later or 30 minutes before and you choose to consume water, we encourage that you should consume warm water. If you pour water in oil, you see that the oil dissolves. That's how it dissolves it too in your system. Now, you can have it apart from those two times, as early when you wake up in the morning and when you're having your meals. You can also consume warm water at all times. It's very good for you. Now, let us look at cold water. Many of you would agree that cold water helps to suit your taste, especially after a rigorous exercise. When you're sweating a lot, you take cold water, you feel better at the moment. Also, when you feel like the entire world is so hot and is in you and you want to step out of that world, you consume cold water. Now, from this reasons that we have seen why we consume cold water, those are just a few, not all the reasons. You would notice that cold water has a soothing effect just temporarily. It doesn't have a lasting soothing effect. When you consume cold water at such times, remember that your system is hot. When you consume cold water, it constricts your vessels. It makes your vessels to contract. And when those vessels contract, it reduces the blood supply to your skin. Unlike the warm water that when it goes in, it relaxes your blood vessels. It makes blood to flow to all organs and all tissues of your system. And it enables elimination of waste. And when cold water, when it contracts the muscles, sometimes, you know, some people have problems like muscle aches, they have cramps. When you take cold water, it worsens the situation. But if you take warm water when you're experiencing maybe menstrual cramps, maybe muscle aches, maybe joint pains, you take warm water, it increases blood supply to those organs, to those tissues. And when it does that, you see that the pain level reduces. So you may want to try warm water one of these days. Why not try it for this week and give us feedback? You're really going to enjoy it. Thank you very much for staying tuned. I know that you are going to make the best decision for your health from this day onwards. You will make drinking warm water a constant habit, not just for you, but you're going to tell your loved ones about it. You're going to educate somebody about it, and their lives will also be made better. Thank you. If you've not yet liked or subscribed to our video, please do so, and thank you very much for your constant support. See you on our next video as we bring you more interesting topics. Bye-bye.